I would say,
Let's go to the next question.
let's do it.
So, oh fuck, I'll remember in a minute.
Don't even worry. Don't even worry.
So Seattle is a blank tech city. Seattle's a AI city. Seattle's a climate tech city. Seattle's like a e-commerce tech city.
Let me think. It's AI.
AI.
We should just double down on that. I was talking about Palmer Luckey, and you asked a question related to what is the technology that we should be adopting now
For
And I would
DOD,
say
yeah,
for
that's right. Yeah, DOD, yeah.
I would say, similar to what he said, autonomy, everything. New technology, everything. Um, and that will look like, let's ensure that at no point we are at any risk of compromising national security by any means. So cybersecurity, let's get it to the greatest degree. Let's use quantum cybersecurity if it's possible. Um, let's use directed energy. Let's use anything that ensures we're at the cutting edge of life and death. And I say that because I'm, again, back to what I was talking with you earlier. I'm from the a lot of my experience in life has been very spiritual, to be frank. And when you look at spiritual warfare, you realize, going back to your question you mentioned earlier, which is like there's certain people who are, they already know. That's who I am. I don't care if you release me from jail now. I don't care if you bring me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it next time. I'm gonna do it every single day I can. There's certain people, and in the spiritual world, you also find 100% they'll do it. Why would they not? I mean, they don't care. And so because of that, the way I think of defense is in that spiritual warfare perspective of, even to this day, a lot of what is defense has shaped the way we even think about business, has shaped the way in which we think about how people relate or interact with one another. In fact, defense has shaped fundamentally even technology, to where that even shapes the way in which we interact with one another. And so if America, of all places, can be at the cutting edge of what is going to shape people's interactions with one another, can shape the way in which people even construct and decide what is life from a purely philosophical perspective, that's a better place than an authoritarian regime. And if right now some people even question, philosophically speaking, politically speaking, whether or not we could be entering an authoritarian regime, is that what you want? Is that what you want? I don't know. But I will say this. It's like, if it's not what you want, and you're recognizing historically that's what it could possibly become, ask yourself the question, the America that we can exist in now, before that occurs, is that worth protecting? And I would say 100%. Because once you enable anybody or anyone to have more authority over your ability to have to have the opportunity to have faith, even, I'm going to take it spiritually, to even have faith, you've created a religion, and now I can't even talk about Christ. That's what I want to say. Because what's the problem with that? It's a big problem. Now all of a sudden, from a spiritual standpoint, I can't even talk about having a faith in Christ without anyone who believes in Christ saying, do you still go to church? I haven't been to church in a long time. You know how many people ask me, have you been to church? Have you been to church? Have you been to church every day? Have you been to church? I haven't been to church in forever. But Christ is not even a church. So now you have to fight a church that doesn't even exist with Christ. And now that's the standard, though. It's normalized in everyone's mind. And so whenever they see a fight is happening with the church, they're like, oh, I can't be with Christ. And even during the same time period in which Christ existed, one of the ways in which the Sadducees, Pharisees, the people who owned the temples at the time, they would misdirect those who believed in Christ. They would say, we won't give you access to the synagogue. You can't come to the synagogue if you believe in Christ. And so in their mind, they're like, I can't talk to God if I believe in Christ.